All right, so I guess we about to pick back up at the start of junior year. Nah, let me tell y'all, junior year is where we coined a couple different terms, and some are very, very, very important. The very first is deaf, not deaf, not deaf, but deaf.
DEAF.
THF. THF.
It's the other way around.
Deaf.
That's the DEAF. THF.
Yeah.
THF.
Deaf.
And secondly, niggas of struggle. Let me tell you, the two guys I got here with, my main man's Denzel. He been in the last two episodes. My man's Kenneth. Let me tell y'all, between the three of us, a lot of people couldn't walk a mile in our shoes. And let me tell you, our shoes have walked a lot of miles.
Was it your mom? Was it Kenneth's mama?
Who?
Who gave us this the nickname? Was it Kenneth's mama?
I think it was
yes,
Kenneth's
it was.
mom. Yeah.
It was. We was
Yeah, because my mama was like, y'all like to struggle, and we brought it up in front of Kenna's mama, and she was like, y'all are the niggas that struggle, like y'all are always in some shit. But you know what? Pause. Thinking about it, all the struggles we went through are partly, like, our parents are all partly responsible because they let us do the shit.
They let this happen.
They for sure was just like we could be like, all right, parents, we going to SeaWorld. There would be no
Right.
how you get in there, how you get nothing. It's just, all right, let me know when you back.
Listen, we either
Because,
always
like,
had a ride,
Yeah.
or we
because
always
like,
had a
the
ride,
problem with that.
or had a
was,
ride
like,
back. There was never both. It was never both.
Yeah, it was never. We either had a ride there or had a ride back.
And what's
We
crazy
had to
was
choose.
that like 70% of the time we didn't have either.
Yeah, we were just.
Shit, it was
hoofing
one
that
time. It was one time. Me and Kenneth, our ride was supposed to be the bus, but we ended up footing that
bitch. Walking
bitch
the whole bitch.
the
Well, me and
whole
Kenneth
way
went through 4 cities.
for some
Alright.
chili
Nigga,
cheese fries.
You remember walking to fucking Yeah, I remember the chili cheese fries. But you remember walking to go to the fucking roller skate?
Oh my god! All the way.
Bro, me
The
and you
money we
literally
found,
walked to Fairlane.
Dog.
man.
So let's start from the
Yeah, let's go ahead and kick this
beginning.
off.
We gotta start from the beginning.
Beginning of junior year. Like I said in the last
Basically,
episode, that the only thing that happened for me was that's when I broke up with Miss Jasmine Boozer, because
Damn,
I-
4 hands out here.
yeah, I
Damn.
mean,
All that
because
stuff.
like, hey, this is candid, this is raw, this is real, this is unfiltered, this is genuine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
There's no slander of any kind, and it's
like we
it's
just
podcast.
speaking straight facts. We just straight facts. Like, let me tell you, when I broke up with this girl, it was like the fakest I need to move on period I've ever seen. Like, you're moving on by confiding in the air quote gay nigga that you were cheating on me with in the first place. Like, what be wrong with females, man? This is a reason why I don't like. That was the last light skinned girl I've ever even like looked at romantically. You know, like, I don't even like
Black
light
girls do
skinned
it
women
better.
no more. You know, I don't mean to be colorist, but I don't know if y'all ever heard of the paper bag test, but I'm the opposite. Back in the day, if you was darker than a brown paper bag, you couldn't get in the club. Shit, with me, if you darker than a brown paper bag, I'm shooting up to feel me.
But I'm
So
Fuck.
so, you know, but shoot, let's just continue. Let's start with junior year. Now,
Winter.
with winter, these two knuckleheads. Now, I'll let them fill in for y'all how they met all of these people. I just need to explain to y'all one thing. I'm sitting in my grandma's basement. I have internet in my house, so I spent all the winter break in my grandma's house just playing the game, day in and day out. One day I'm sitting there, and my phone gets to blowing. I'm like I was getting so many text messages at the same time. It was like my phone was ringing. So I go to pick up my phone, And you know how you can pull down the taskbar for the message like previews and stuff. Man, all I see is a little all I see is a message. The name said Tenise. The message says, I'm the fellatio ninja. You fall asleep and I'ma suck your dick. And I'm like, huh? Arf?
All right, I'm back.
Like, yeah, I'm like, the huh? You the who? So, you know, I click open the I click open the group chat and I'm looking and I see Kenneth, I see Denzel, and I see a whole bunch of women I've never seen before. And I'm like, okay. And it was nothing but like, we fucking, like, let's fuck this, let's fuck that. And I'm like,
bro, that group chat used to go off the fucking charts. I remember when my phone used to like fucking die or something, and I let that shit charge to like 100% while I was playing a game or something. I turned that bitch on, and it would vibrate for 5 minutes straight, no stopping, to catch up with the messages. By the time the messages stopped, my phone went from 100 to 85.
Yeah, and like, let's not even talk about like, cause that's just the group chat. Like, we ain't even got to like, we didn't even got to like the DMs yet.
The first group chat.
Like what we was going on the side. You know, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm in the group chat. You know, we get to the rest of that. I need y'all to describe the beginning of the group chat. Like, how were the selected individuals selected? Like, how did we get up here?
To describe the beginning of the group chat, that's basically like we gotta start the fucking school year of junior.
All right, I got it. Here we go. So there he was. You know, I was like, hey, we got the guys. Hey, there's some fine ass females, and we always had to keep it balanced. Listen, the reason why we even met these girls to begin with was because at the lunch table we used to sit at me, Kenneth, there was just all guys, and I was like, it was like month one, like we still first month in the freaking school year. I was like, yo, there are a lot of guys at this table. This is a sausage fest. And at that time, I was like, oh, you're right. So me and Kenneth picked up because he saw these girls. He's like, hey, we're going to sit over there. I'm like, well, lead the way. So we sat down at this table with like all girls. And they were like, you can't just come sit over here. And, you know, we had to talk fast. You know, we had to immediately turn the charm to 110. So, of course, I let that nigga Kenneth talk. But I was like, you know, it's all cool. You know, we all cool. They, you know, they up their vibe with us or not. So there we go. Later on, you know, we started the lunch table, but that's a whole nother like side thing. So boom, these girls like, are you gonna add these girls to the group chat? Because most of these girls we vibe with. You know, all the girls at the group chat all the girls at the table we vibe with. So he's like, hey, all y'all come to the table, easy, light work. So it mainly became like, if the girl was cute enough, we added her. And if it didn't become that way, like we added, you know, people that we was talking to. So like girls we was talking to, bros we were like really close with, we was all in there. But we always had to balance. So
all right, that's where I gotta stop you, only because you said bros that we really close to.
Okay. Not all
like,
of them we fuck with. Not all of them.
Okay, so between
yeah, we wasn't really that close to them.
Like
they were just
four
kind of like
in there.
they was the acquaintances of the schools.
Yeah, like between Caleb, Marcus, and Ethan, and then shit, Ricky wasn't even in the original chat.
Oh no, we not even talking about them niggas. Ain't even the ones that was in the chat. They wasn't even at the game table.
They wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Oh, you talking about the lunch table? Got you.
Yeah, we still talking about like the table.
Yeah, right.
TLT. Whole lot of gang shit, but so over time, it was an even number of boys and girls. You know, we finally made a group chat. The first original group chat. It was called Freak Out Loud. It was lit. It was the best thing ever. Like everything you could possibly imagine about a group chat, it was there, and it was everything that was right with the world.
Yes.
We ended up going through so many fucking chats, dog. But yeah,
Like,
the
for
first
real.
group chat was good. It started off where we were just fucking chilling, talking, and at
About
first it
fucking.
was just like one school and like a couple friends, and then we just merged 3 fucking schools in one group chat,
It was
and
fantastic.
shit went off the charts.
So, we up here vibing, but people don't know how to vibe in peace. Because when you put a bunch of people together, of course, drama's gonna start. And it was high school. I'm like, all right then. So I let that happen. I could have stopped most of this. One problem became when that nigga Ricky started fucking sharing off our news that got shared in the group chat. So
Oh yeah,
Man, that was, bro, this whole ass nigga, bro. We had all the girls so much, because like, there was the main group chat, and then there was like the DMs, and then like the side group chats, a nigga group chat, and like the girls group chat. And of course, we the niggas, we gonna talk about what we done seen, who we done saw, the news and shit. This nigga,
and the
like,
girls was doing the same.
bro, this nigga took screenshots of the chat and sent it to the girls, and then was in our chat joining the manhunt with us to find the nigga who did it. Like, he was for sure in the chat, like, he was for sure in the chat, like, yeah, whoever sent the messages is a bitch, dog. Like, why would he do some whole shit like
Whole
that?
Shit was
agent in this
wild,
bitch.
man.
Like, bro, what you mean? Like, you tell me. And like, we
And the
knew
funny
it was
thing
him.
about it all, was that the girl he sent it to, to try to get in her good favors, say his ass, stupid ass nigga.
Bro,
Fucking
let me
fuck
tell
boy.
you. Let me tell you. I need to explain y'all.
Dog.
Like, this is the relationship that because I said in the last episode, so in the chat there was these 2 twin girls, and one of them,
It was actually 4.
yeah, technically
Oh, right.
4, but
They don't count.
well, they do count because they're relevant
Not
in
yet.
Kenneth's life. But
Not yet.
But so talking about like Monique and Micah, I don't know what made me like start talking about Monique, but somebody said something, and she posted a picture, and I was like, shit, looking like that, I might have to break you off. And then from there, me and her just started like flirting in the chat, back and forth, and we started like talking in the DMs and shit. And
I would like to brag that I introduced them, but
that turned out to be
so
an
poorly that
But-
I would not brag about introducing them.
And then her twin sister Micah was with the nigga Ricky. Now let me tell you about this whole ass shit. Like, so the only interaction they had with Ricky was eat her out. That's it. She wouldn't eat, like, if Micah had the coronavirus and Ricky's dick was a ventilator, she'd let herself die. That's the kind of relationship they had. She wouldn't have even attempted to save herself. And they used to go snitch on me and Monique. Like, when me and her was like fucking, they'd go snitch to the twins' mama and be like, they upstairs being all this and that and touching and kissing. And then when we would ask them about it, they'd be like, because y'all up here fucking and not. And it's like, why don't y'all? But then we get to the group chat and shit, and Micah, she used to be in there whole. She used to say straight up like, Ricky's my bitch.
Dog.
Like, he is
She
my
said them exact
bitch.
words.
Facts.
That was her exact words. She said, Ricky's my bitch. I'm like, damn.
Like,
Yo, listen. The screenshots I had in that group chat, bro. Listen, I sometimes
My DMs from that group chat.
Google Photos keeps you like a running memory, and sometimes when I'm feeling down, I go and look at screenshots of the group chat, and bro, instantaneous laughter, like turn the whole fire upside down. It is that ridiculous, the shit we went through in this group chat.
it was so much dumb shit. Like,
Cause that group
I
chat
remember
didn't
what-
even stop, nigga. We used to be like, we used to wake up in the morning to that shit. Nigga, middle of school, we talking about we in the middle of class. A bitch
Man.
talking about sucking a dick or tying a nigga up and fucking up.
bro,
I
like,
love
group
this
chats
shit.
nowadays ain't have shit on our group chat, bro. I'm talking like,
I love
and it
this
was
chat.
whatever, whenever. I was
I
talking to,
love that chat.
bro.
And the funny thing about it though, the most funny thing, usually it's the niggas that be on this shit. It was the females.
Yeah,
And
like
it's funny
they.
because like we didn't really fuck with people. Like we didn't really fuck with most of the motherfuckers like outside of the group chat. But in the group chat, it was all bets.
You would have thought we was the coolest niggas, but certain niggas, like certain
We didn't fuck
extra
with.
thirsty niggas, like fucked it up. Like, okay, so Marcus,
Yeah.
he was cool. He was fucking anything with a pussy that walks, and I've heard some shit about him being bisexual, so maybe he fucks anything that walks. I don't know.
But
I ain't gonna
rumors.
question it.
That's rumors.
You know, that's rumors, whatever. I heard he had a couple. You know, he needs to hit up Tank. You know how Tank was like, if you suck a dick twice and you don't like it don't mean you gay. Maybe him and Marcus need to have a conversation.
I mean,
But-
technically, it's just gay act, so you're doing gay things. But I mean, if you don't like boys, you're not gay.
All right, I'm about to give you this quick boots from the podcast.
You on that? You on some nut shit? Nigga.
Yeah, but
You're doing gay too,
but
you're
yeah, and
not
then,
gay,
but
you know?
but Ethan was king thirst. I remember we was at school and we was sitting outside after school, and he was sitting there looking like, yeah, niggas, I'm the shit. He like a little spot on his pants, like almost like he was washing his hands in the bathroom. Some of the water popped up. I said, damn, bro, you looking real like you got some swagger to you, bro. Like, what's up with you?
But the deal is,
He points at the spot on his pants and was like, I just got laid. And I'm like, nigga, no. The fuck.
Oh Lord.
How did you just get laid and your girlfriend is a virgin?
like, riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that, okay?
Nigga,
Like-
why the hell are you trying to prove it with a spot on your pants?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if that's all
Shit
it
was
takes to
wild back
prove
then.
that I got laid, then I'd have been a hoe all up and down. I'd have been acting like I got laid every day. Nigga, I'd
On
have
the
dumped
dead
a bucket
homie.
of water on my head and been like, she had that ushy gushy. You know what I'm saying?
Swimmingly. It was going swimmingly.
Right, literally, like. But yeah, that shit. You know, we had like king thirst niggas in there. I'm talking. If one of us was flirting with somebody, them niggas would immediately jump in with some shit. Like if a girl said something like, "Man, like I'm just sitting here, like I'm so damn horny. I'm so sexually frustrated." You know,
They be
we wouldn't even say nothing serious. We'd be like, I mean, shit. You need to find somebody to help you with that. You know, like the little subliminal like flirt. These niggas will jump in. Me. I do this and I do that, and I eat your pussy upside down from a helicopter walking on a tightrope across a volcano. And it's like, all right, dog. All right. I feel like your thumbs nutted typing that. You need to chill out.
Like they was going nutty, nigga. They saw one of them and said, like, my time to shine. Like,
Man,
bro,
like it's like they were
or
late
like
by
one
their
of our
phone.
names that get mentioned in it, like you know that fucking shit is for you. Them niggas still jumping in. Nah, I do this.
Like, bro. And it's like when we would be in there having regular conversation, nobody would be saying shit. I remember one night I'm up. So me and Fantasia used to always be the two up ladies. And we would always start talking about like this old YouTube series we used to watch. And there was one night, it's like 4 a.m. The whole chat is dead silent except for me and her talking back and forth. And we brought up like fucking, because I think she said something like, we up late at night talking about like YouTube shows. Most guys and girls up this late talking about fucking. And I was like, I mean, shit.
That could change.
I was like, shit, we can do that if that's what you want. If that's what you want to do. Here come Marcus, slippery ass. I mean, DM me if that's what you want to do. And then here comes Ethan. Yeah, I second that. Like, where the fuck did y'all?
Where did y'all come from?
Y'all
Bro,
niggas wake up with y'all. They just had a fucking sense of the message.
Bro,
They
like,
like
they
talking
could
about
feel
money.
it. They could feel it in the phone vibration. They're like, oh, she said this. Like, they just knew.
So, with that going on, so with the group chat going on, and you know, us being together, you know, whenever the three of us got together in the same room, bad shit happened. When two of us got together, you know, it would be mild, like by ourselves, you know, we were good.
No.
Two of us?
You fucking up the order. You fucking up the order. Alone, we good. We chill. Nigga,
Two
two
of
of us
us,
together, bad shit
It's been
happened.
bad.
Nigga,
Three
three of
of
us
us,
together,
It's
the
all bad.
world coming to an end.
Yeah,
So-
look, I promise y'all, there was the three of us together, like literally the
If it could go
dumbest shit
bad,
would happen for like we would
it
be
would go
minding our business. And like dumb shit
Bad
What
luck
happened?
as fuck.
Like I remember when we all first met freshman year. Me and Denzel had forgot this in like the freshman year episode, so I guess it's a little bit of bonus. It was a sun drop truck that
I remember this.
Shit.
And there's a girl named Desiree who who some of us know very well. And
Yeah, very well.
And
Yeah.
the sun drop truck had cans of sun drop and headbands.
It was lit.
Glass headband. So now, mind you, none of us really knew each other. None of us knew her. It was literally like the third day of school, and this girl just walks up on this nigga and was like, "You give me that headband, I'll suck your dick." And we like,
Dog.
Right hand drive. Can't make that shit.
You cannot make this shit up.
Like,
dog. I'm
big
just sitting
oof.
there like, this is how this shit started. Nigga, I'm walking out of school just ready to fucking head home. It's a damn sun drop truck there. They're like, yeah, you want some? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, you show it's free. I'm like, shit, fuck it.
right, like it's free. I can
I go
get
straight
that
over there
10-cent deposit, nigga, make a
Shit, I
profit.
tell you, I get to grabbing them. They give me a fucking headband. I start telling other people walking out like, hey, y'all better hit up that sun drop. Nigga, that shit free. Everybody on it.
Free?
We just sitting there drinking sun drops, putting that shit in our backpack, everything.
Nasty as fuck, but nigga, it was free.
Like, yeah,
Right.
free.
Right.
We like, fuck it.
The first thing I saw Gerard do, Gerard was talking to this girl, right? I was like, yo, Gerard, think fast. Listen. Literally, without breaking.
I remember that.
concentration,
Without breaking
He
any
fought-
concentrate, this nigga looked back,
he
one
fought
arm
the
grabbed
can.
that.
with one hand, tossed it behind him and sat it against the wall. I'm like, this motherfucker is fucking
Bro, look, because I'm telling you, like, when I tell you I real shit just met these niggas, and I'm talking to somebody, and all I see is a shook up can of sun drop come at me at like high velocity. Like, if that bitch would have hit me, I was fucked. I was fucked. Like, I wasn't getting back up.
It's so smooth, dog.
So I don't know how this was one of those moments where you just knew it would never happen again. I stuck my arm up, I grabbed the can, and I flicked it behind me, and that bitch exploded across the wall, and I walked away.
It was badass as fuck. I'm like, this motherfucker is Spider-Man.
It was
Yeah.
like the craziest shit I had ever done, and I really wish that like somebody would have recorded this shit, because it'll
Yeah,
never
man.
happen again. It'll never. I
Yeah.
will never be able to accomplish that again.
If I would have threw another one at him, he would have got his ass knocked. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
I'd have died. It's been over. But yeah, like, let's jump back to like the present though. That's just an
family.
example of like the shit that happens when the three of us like get together. You know,
So
like
the pizza-
shit would
the
literally
pizza-
like break, like for no
The
reason.
pizza struggle. The pizza struggle.
Nigga.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
So-
because like long story short, in a group chat, eventually like whole ass niggas got added. We had the nigga named Caleb who was in there talking about he likes
He
to
can
suck
suck
his
his own
own dick, and then we was shit was dead. We was like, all right, everybody
the
got
bi
their
nigga
own.
Caleb.
Like
He came
everybody-
in there announcing that he was fucking bi.
We had the girls versus boys going on because after that one, we was like, we were trying to figure out who did what, like who snitched each other out, like who snitched the group chats out. So we were like literally boys versus girls. Like the main group chat all but died. It was kind of like the safe zone, but like at the same time, we was like, yeah, we don't fuck with some of y'all because we don't know who did it, but we're kind of cool. But like in the boys chat, it was like, who the fuck did? In the girls chat, you know, he's laughing because in the girls chat, they're doing the same thing. One, because I had informants in the girls chat who told me they laughed at people who sent them dick pics, and most of the guys in the group chat sent them dick pics, and they laughed because they were shit.
yeah, like
Me, capital E-Y-E, didn't do that dumb shit because I, in capital E-Y-E, knew there was gonna be some fuck shit. All right,
Dog.
bananas. Tom
I'm
Ford.
fucking done, dog.
Skullduggery. All right, I wanted no parts.
That's probably why
None.
they couldn't get none. They was meeting up with motherfuckers too.
yeah, like it was just like
Shenanigans.
that, all of that like chat shit, and it just really died. Like all of it died after that Caleb shit. Because then like between the Thursday shit and that Caleb shit, me, Ken, and
It was a
Brazil
wrap.
came together and was like, all right, y'all, the
Is it-
DMs,
Yeah.
the DMs, and we just
After that, it was just all DMs.
yeah, we just did all
The
of our
group
damage.
chat got
in the
revived
DMs.
like a couple of times, and there was a bunch of reiterations of the main group chat, but it was never the same as the hashtag Freak Out Loud chat. They were never match up to the Freak
Yeah,
Out
it
Loud.
wasn't.
Yeah, never.
Any successive iterations of that chat became a Muslim infest because in one of the group chats there was the whole spamming like messages and whatnot of previous like DMs and whatnot. They were just flooding, exposing girls left and right, exposing guys left and right in the group chat. It was just
bro. Wait. Do y'all remember? Do y'all niggas remember the exposer?
Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't it Caleb doing that shit?
I don't know. I think it was Peyton.
Dog.
Yeah,
bro. Look. So our man's Peyton, bro. Like Peyton, like real shit, could have been a fourth member of the niggas of struggle if we hung out with him more in person.
Too.
Like he had that same amount of like, I don't give a fuck, but this shit is still funny as the rest of us did. He would have fit right in, and I'm telling you, it was one day.
Was bad.
Somebody named the exposer joined the chat. Had no profile picture, no nothing. Next thing we know, the chat is flooded. Screenshots, nudes, capping, all types of shit, bro. It was I don't even know who this girl was, but it was some girl pussy got put in the chat and the exposer flamed her ass. Talking about you sending niggas this burnt shit, these black ass pussy lips. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like,
she looked like a beast whale, dog.
I'm like, oh my god, bro, the exposer, and none of us knew it was Peyton at the time. Nobody knew until after. Exposer.
I knew. So I'm gonna be up on it.
Oh, so you just a whole ass nigga? All right, got you.
Because he told me 15 minutes prior to sitting there, he was like, "Yo, I'm about to do this." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Watch the group chat," and I watched, and listen. No matter what goes on throughout the rest of the school, like 11th, 12th year, whatever happened, I knew about it. Why? Because people kept me in the loop. Like, you're gonna find out in 12th grade year some shit happens, but listen, I always know. All right, because I was in nostalgia going to do shit. Like I pretty much spent most of my 11th grade year stressed the fuck out because I was stuck in CMA. So I got depressed most of the time. So because of that, I was nostalgic one of my good times back in senior Renaissance. So I kept all the memories. I kept all the information. People were like, "Hey, did this happen?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, here's happened when this happened." If it needed to be known, I knew about it. And when it came down to knowing shit, and people tell me to keep it in confidence, but I took that shit to my grave, unless it was not important to be kept anymore, like this shit right here, because it's being told about. So yeah, when he told me 15 minutes prior, he's like, "Yo, watch this," and I watched, and it was a glorious creation. People were like, "Yo, did you know what happened?" I was like, "What?" Because that's how you play the role.
I was sitting back dying off that shit,
bro. Because I couldn't even say nothing. I'm like, wow.
Hurt. I was crying.
Hurt boys.
Yeah, and then like, and it's like no matter how much we tried to break away from the group shit, the group chat,
it brought you back.
It always came back. It always, because the exposer wasn't in Freak Out Loud. This was a couple group chats later down the line,
like 3 or 4 iterations after we came back a lot. Like, "Hey, you guys want to get back together and talk to each other again?" Dog. It's just like an ex. Don't get back with your exes, bro. The group chat was an ex. That's what happened. We got back with our exes and it started being back.
That shit was funny though.
The group chats were a bad idea.
Yeah,
that's how we. I wouldn't say it's a bad idea though.
Okay,
it had its fucked up moments, but it also had benefits.
I mean, because we had our own like roasting and cap moments that we started, but those came a little bit later down the line, like after like we all came back. No. So I remember shortly after, like, me and Monique, we had finally like got together because we there's a rec center that we always go to, Adams Bucks Recreation. There was free ice skating every Friday. So, I would invite everybody, and the twins came, and
because I invited them,
and I'm that's the night that I got together with Monique, and me and her are hooking up in the one of the locker rooms, and
doing the nasty.
She was about to top me up or whatever. Come to find out, her head was like, I'm talking worst shit ever. But
that has been about
she She about to top me up, and a whole bunch of like 3 ignorant ass niggas all popped their head in the door. And I'm like, oh my God, can y'all get the fuck out? And then she was scared after that. She ain't even.
I remember that. Good times. I mean, not really, but hilarious times.
Nah, it was still good times because I remember the motherfuckers that did it and I remember what they did afterwards. Cause fucking after y'all fucking you talking about you was inviting the fucking twins and everything. I was inviting like everybody else.
You invited Jayla.
Yeah, we had fucking the Jayla. We had Star. Tasha.
Star.
We had all the ass in there. We walked in that bitch with a bundle of females.
Listen. The 3 of us stayed with girls, all right? Like, we may not have been fucking all of them, but we stayed with girls. Like, our the ratio of boys to girls, if it was us, just 3 of us, there was at least like 5 other girls at minimum. At minimum, in some way, shape, or form, we was with 5 different girls. Because that's how we were. I wasn't a hoe, because I was a good nigga, but Gerard was a hoe. Kenneth was a sleaze.
Hold up. Wait, run that shit back, Turbo. Said you wasn't a hoe?
So Gerard was a hoe.
You said you wasn't a hoe? Hold on. Hey, Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth.
Yeah.
He wasn't a hoe?
I wasn't.
Hey, hold on. Where is my cellular mobile device?
Yo, cellular.
2 out of 3 majority vote.
So let me tell you. Let me ask you, Denzel. Let's see how much you know about me.
All right.
Who? You know I don't tie my shoes, right?
Yeah.
Who is the reason I don't tie my shoes?
Who's the reason you don't tie your shoes?
Yep. Who?
Fuck. Either Darren.
Her name start with a K. No, her name start with a K.
I know this.
And speaking of Darren, wasn't she a child of God and you had her on her knees praying for forgiveness after you got done licking that kitty?
And breaking that stove?
And breaking the eye on the stove. My boy.
Yeah.
Breaking the stove.
Yeah. All right, listen. In my entire high school career, how many girls I was with?
You still didn't answer
3.
my question. You still didn't answer my
3.
question. You still didn't answer my
5
question.
or 6.
Who is the reason I don't tie my shoes? And what is your relationship with this woman?
You said stuff for the K?
Mm-hmm. You are currently her dom.
I'm not currently no more. We that shit.
Wait, Kenneth.
But you were.
Wait, Kenneth.
But you were.
Kenneth. Remember. Kenneth, remember.
But
he wasn't a hoe. And all I said, and I didn't say no names. And now he trying to justify.
So listen.
And now he trying to justify.
Listen. So listen. When
whose virginity did you take?
That's another one.
That's 12th grade. Yeah, we haven't even made
Who
that far
started TLT and the group chats and put all those women in there?
All right. First of all, that don't make me a hoe. All right.
Nah, I'm on.
How many girls did y'all fuck compared to me in high school?
Hey, we ain't talking about that right now.
Right, shut up. Look, we was the niggas of struggle. Okay, fucking them girls was a struggle, and we all struggle together. Like it's equal. It's equal on all parts.
Y'all bounce through girls like girls bounce through clothes. All right.
Who were these girls talking to before they started talking to us?
Not me.
Not you.
Kenna. They talked to Kenna.
No, why is he putting his stain on your neck? See, y'all can't see what I'm seeing, but maybe I need to stop talking to Kenneth and Denzel. I'm talking to like the listeners. Y'all can't see what I'm seeing. So here's how I'm gonna do. I'm about to stop talking to Kenneth and Denzel. I'm about to talk to Nova Nahilo and Bacon 313. So Nova Nahilo, is Denzel a hoe?
Fuck no.
Bacon 313, is Denzel a hoe?
Fuck yeah.
All in favor of Denzel being a hoe, say aye.
Aye.
So I'm
2
gonna
out of
plead
3
my-
majority vote. Use a hoe.
I'm gonna plead my case. All
No,
right,
no, no,
so-
no, no. You don't get to plead your case yet. You don't get to plead your case
Why not?
until you don't get to plead your case until we all go our separate ways. When I go to Ypsilanti, you go to Alaska, and Kidham goes to North Carolina.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's when you
Yeah.
get to plead your case.
So senior year.
That was
we gonna
after.
build up to all that. Yeah, that's after senior year.
Mhm.
Because all I got to say is, out of all the girls we fucked with, I was only talking to a maximum of 3 girls at one time at the time.
How many girlfriends did you have at one time?
Ooh. Ooh.
Stuck.
Either 5, I think, 3 or 5.
Nigga. But
Hey,
he
you
ain't
wasn't
a
a
hoe
hoe?
though.
You
was
wasn't a
accident.
hoe?
It was an accident. All right, it was an accident.
Accident.
So what? You slipped and fell in the pussy? That's what happened.
I was only fucking 3 of them.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Oh,
We don't wanna
even
hear
so,
that
and you not a. Okay, you know what? We
That was at the time,
look,
though. That was
we
at the
We
you
just gonna
right,
move on.
you're right. We just need to move
We in
forward.
junior year. In junior
So
year,
yeah,
I
look,
was in a hoe.
we passed we passed the group chats now. Now we move into like the actual struggles when we all finally started hanging out like in person. Because at first, none of us hang out in person because we didn't really like I mean, of course, me, Kenneth, and Denzel did, but as a whole, the group didn't really fuck with each other enough to like find ways to get to each other. What kicked it off was when one day I'm on the phone. No, I'm playing Xbox with Kenneth, and he disappears and he comes back and he's playing the game, but you know, he ain't really like he ain't playing too good.
Oh
You know,
shit! I
and
know
you
what
know,
you're talking about.
his mic keeps like going in and out. I keep hearing him like, you know. I mean, everybody that hears might play the video game. People be making noise and stuff. You think it's the game. And they can be like, oh shit. You know, you thinking he just died or something, but he let out a oh shit, and the nigga was standing still like at spawn. And I'm like, what's up? So come to find out, and this is what kicked it all off. This is when everybody started linking. This bitch Denise. I'm sorry, not this bitch. This wholesome woman, because we
This
respect
wholesome.
women to the best of our abilities.
Yeah, I'll try.
Walks, not bus, walks miles through the rain to get Kenneth's house just to fuck and suck his dick. The whole
Fact.
time we was playing the game, she was topping this nigga up. And since then, that's when hoes got the movement. I'm talking hoes
Fact.
wasn't mobile, but they got with
mobile.
the shits quick.
They got mobile.
I'm telling you, like, from all of that, me, Kenneth, and Denzel have like the niggas of struggle have the entire D-Dot bus route memorized. The entire bus route. I can get to anywhere I can get to anywhere in Metro Detroit with the D-Dot. Metro Detroit includes Southfield, Michigan, Dearborn, Michigan, Livonia, Michigan.
Yo, the smart bus still tripped me out a bit, but I'm good for the most part. I'm good.
Rosedale, Michigan. You know, all
We
up
can
and
get
down 8 Mile, downtown Detroit.
Most
And
definitely.
listen, if you can't get through by bus, we can get through by foot, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, we could get
Me and
anywhere
Kenneth
with our fucking
walk
Made
land.
it to Fairlane.
Walking across
Taking
the
the bus.
freeway, what that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
Bro, we ran across the freeway at what, 2 in the morning?
Yeah,
Two in
that
the
wasn't no
morning.
problem.
Why? Because he wanted chili cheese fries.
Nigga with the fucking chili cheese fries.
Yo, those chili cheese fries were the greatest chili cheese fries of my life. And it was served by this
Shit,
thick
speaking
ass
of that
girl.
shit too, the fucking server was flirting with me then too, but I was too damn tired to give a fuck.
Bro, we passed out at the, if someone would try to rob us, they would have been successful as fuck. We were so exhausted because we have been up and out and about since 8 a.m. that morning. It is now 3 a.m. the following morning, and we are still not home because the person who was picking up, his dad, was like, yeah, I'm still at work, so you guys got to like chillax for a bit. I'll come get you guys at like 4 a.m. We are at the Coney Island from 1:32 a.m. to 5 a.m. at the Coney. Exhausted. After walking through 4 different cities all day. Like, we walked because we kept missing the bus. Either we missed the bus or we got off the bus at the wrong time. It was just everything that could go wrong was going wrong. It was this nigga's birthday. We supposed to be going to fucking The plan was to go to Northland Mall. Well, the plan was to go to the movies and see Fast Five. I think it was Fast Five.
There was
And
something.
then go to Fairlane. I mean, not Fairlane, to Northland Mall. That was the plan. It was perfect. Easy. It would have been done if we had got the bus. But we missed the bus, so we walked. Fairlane is in Dearborn. We were on 8 Mile in Wyoming. That is Ferndale. We walked Ferndale, Oak Park, Detroit, Southfield, Dearborn. It was ridiculous. We kept missing the bus. Either we missed the bus or like by mere moments because we were doing something else and the bus was just horrific. We finally get to Fairlane, past curfew. So they're like, yeah, you guys can't come here without an adult. We didn't even get to see a fucking movie, bro. This entire plan was
for
shit.
those that don't know Detroit too well, here's the very epitome of the struggles that we went through. Notice Denzel said they went from Oak Park to Rosedale to Detroit. No, you started in Rosedale, then Oak Park.
Ferndale.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ferndale, Oak Park. Okay, that's linear. Detroit, that's linear. Southfield, and then Dearborn. Southfield and Dearborn are on opposite sides of Detroit. You literally take the Southfield Freeway north to get to Southfield, or you take the Southfield Freeway south to get to Dearborn.
Yes. It was,
Bro,
everything
when I
that go
tell you,
wrong this day went wrong. We got to the movies finally. Could not even see the movie because of the curfew at Fairlane. I think it was like after 8 or 9 o'clock or whatever. You couldn't listen. 8 or 9 o'clock is when the freaking either I think it was, what time did it? I think it was 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 8. It's 8.
8 o'clock. Listen, we were out since 8 a.m. This is 12 hours later. 12 hours later. We called everybody who we know that's over 21 to try to come up there and watch the movie. At this point, we just wanted to watch the movie. I just wanted to see the movie. I just wanted to see the movie. That's all. I wanted nothing further than to see the movie. I wanted to make this day worth nobody could come. So I'm thinking, I'm like, and I just had this bright idea. Yo, my friend James works at the Coney Island nearby. Mind you, this is hours later. We've been sitting in the corner of the movie theater for hours now. Because it's past 8 o'clock. It's like 1 a.m.-ish. Midnight time. I'm like, yo, James is at Coney Island. We go get Coney, make this day top off. Coney's lit. He's like, how far is the Coney Island? I'm like, it's on one in Southfield. He's like, all right. So I saw the route, and the route seemed short. It was like, 10-minute, like 15-minute walk. Yo, don't ever trust. Listen, the problem here was I was looking at the driver directions and not the walking directions. Listen. So
Struggle.
So I'm like, it's a quick 15-minute walk up the block. He's like, all right, cool. So we walking, and I look at the route, and I memorize the route, and I'm like, let's go, let's do this. So the route says make a left here. So mind you, the left leads onto the freeway. And I don't know if they know the laws right or not, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to go on the freeway as a pedestrian. So we weren't on the little service drive. We were on the freeway, like the shoulder of the freeway, like on the shoulder where you pull over when your car starts fucking up. Yeah. We on the shoulder, cars are whizzing past us at 80 miles an hour. We are running at 1 a.m. in the fucking morning along the freeway. In not bright ass clothing, mind you. These are like
dark. Only thing I wore was black and white, and I think that day I was wearing black and gray.
Yes. The only thing you saw was like the little squares on his shirt. He had a little checkered shirt that was black and gray that you could sometimes see when the light flashed off his gray shirt. I had a dark t-shirt on, dark jeans, and black shoes. We were running in the dark. We should have got hit. We should have died. Listen, we did not, because we were gone. And we finally make it an hour later, because mind you, I had the walking direction and not the I had the drive direction, not the walk direction. So we get there finally, take the wrong turn, had to make around and go the right way. Finally, we finally get to this freaking corner at like 2 a.m. and we sit there at the desk. It's practically empty, but it was a 24-hour diner, So we sit there at the desk. Not the desk, the table, and we're sitting there completely exhausted, like exhausted. We have been out and awake for over 16 hours by now.
Yep.
And, well, it was longer than 16. I think we were pushing 20 hours. And we're sitting here at the table. She's like, you want to order anything? And she was bad as fuck. But like at the time, I was too tired of shit to acknowledge that. So I had like this little dumb drunken like smile going on. So I was like completely seat deprived. So I was like, yeah, I want some chili cheese fries. You want some chili cheese fries, killer? Yeah. I bought his chili cheese fries. So like, here, I'll buy you chili cheese fries to make up for the day that I took you on his birthday, mind you, yo. On his birthday.
And what I need people to understand too is for everyone wondering where I am. I was out of state on an academic games competition, meeting a certain someone who will have a very, very, very significant role come the summer of this year. However, I know that most of these episodes usually cover the span of a whole school year, but junior year was
a mess.
Like, we couldn't even call it a movie. It was a full feature length presentation. Like, so with that being said, we're gonna have to split this up into 2 episodes. So unless either of you have any like quick closing remarks, we're gonna have to cut this one here and just on the next one. And the next one we're just gonna jump to I say the beginning of February, right before the Super Bowl, when our really big struggle finally started.
Oh yeah, the struggles,
like the notable struggle. So unless you two have anything to close out with,
don't trust Google Maps
Denzel.
when you're walking.
Because this is all your fault. You've always been if the niggas of struggle, if there was a movie about the niggas of struggle and there was the one nigga who survived for centuries in order to carry on the legacy, it would be you.
I had to do it for the culture.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
Kenneth, anything from you?
Yeah, I just want to say, contrary to what these motherfuckers keep saying, I am not a sleaze. And
he was king.
It will be described.
This nigga had a theme song when he was walking down the street. Yo, we'll get slayed. Yo, we'll get slayed. That's all you heard when this nigga was walking down the street. You were the sleaze of the group because you're the only one with earrings. That makes you king slut right there.
Oh well, fuck you.
Facts.
This nigga Kenneth used to like, you know how we like. Kenneth would be pillow talk, like the girl would be pillow talking, and Kenneth would be like pillow singing to the bitch. Like, he was a sleaze.
High key. He would look at a girl, smile, and next thing you know, he fucking a girl.
Like that's how. And what's crazy was we were all like just your average niggas. None of us are like Fabio ass niggas. None of us are over 6 foot. None of us are.
I am 1.5 inches short of 6 foot. Thank you very much.
I'm just saying, like, we had some crazy. What got us through was we met large groups of freaky women who just so happened to be sapiosexual. It was the intellect. Tell you we would stimulate the mental state and then tickle their vagina. That's literally how everything happened.
Yeah, that's how a lot of shit happens.
That's literally how it happened. I think one day, like and please correct me if I'm wrong. I think we was at Kenneth's house. I was on the phone. Kenneth was on, and this nigga says serendipitous, and I'm like, what is this nigga even? What does serendipity have to do with anything right now? Well, next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call talking about how this bitch was bouncing on his dick while 3 other individuals were. But that's another story. We gonna wrap it up here. I hope y'all enjoyed listening to this one. It's definitely a banger. The next one gonna be a banger. Senior year gonna be a 2-part banger.
Facts.
Yeah.
Peace.
Later.